Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to properly apply stick foundation with a brush. And if you don't know me yet, my name is Melissa van Dijk and I'm a makeup artist. And before you apply any stick foundation, make sure that your skin is well prepared. By also choosing the right moisturizer for your skin type, for your skin needs, that keeps you moisturized during the day, as well as also gives you a smooth and a little bit of a slip to your face, so that applying the stick foundation later on will be much easier. And then once you have applied your moisturizer, you can also go ahead and use a bit of primer. If you have one that you really like, then go ahead and do so. I have already applied my moisturizer and primer, so now I'm ready to apply the stick foundation. Now, normally stick foundation has a lot of coverage. It's like a stiffer form of a cream foundation, and you can also apply it with a brush. Now, how are you going to make it easy? How are you going to blend it evenly? And this is what is the most important step. Like, some people might do it right on their face, where you end up with stripes, which, I mean, it can be very tricky to blend those stripes away, and you have also uneven coverage all over the face. So instead, try to take directly a little bit of cream foundation to the brush, like from the stick foundation. This way you're already going to warm up the cream foundation, and you're going to start off with little by little. And if you want to add more coverage, you can always build it up. But this way blending will be much easier, the application will be much quicker, and you don't have to work around so much, because you're just going to apply it to the center of your face and then blending it outwards with circular motions. And this way you achieve an even finish, an even coverage, and blending is just so much easier. Because the stiff foundation itself, if you're going to use it like this, is very tricky to blend, just because it is like in such a stiff form rather than having a liquid foundation. So definitely, if you're going to use a stick foundation, like use a little bit on the brush and then move it to your face, and this way the application will be much easier and much faster. I also definitely would recommend you starting off from the center to the face, which means starting off from the inside, for example from the cheeks, and then blending it to the hairline, so that the application is smooth and even. Now, because I've used a good moisturizer underneath, blending will be much easier, because it has a little bit more of a slip. It has this moisturizing feeling on top of the skin, which also will help the cream foundation to evenly blend over the skin, and then also blend it into the skin while using the circular motions. And then once you have an even base and you want to add a little bit more coverage to certain areas, blemishes, then you can do so. And you either can do it with your finger or also with a smaller brush. For example, like this. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm taking it off the stick foundation to the brush and then applying it on the face. You can also use your finger to blend it in. Now, with the stick foundation, you really can build it up if you like to, but I would suggest starting off with a very light coverage and also a light base all over the face, and then going ahead and using it to spot conceal. And then you could also go ahead, if you're done with the stick foundation and you want to move on to some concealer, this would be now the time. And once you're done with any liquid or cream products, don't forget to set the stick foundation, because stick foundation is cream foundation, which means depending on your skin type, it also is likely to move around. So make sure that you're going to take a larger brush as well as a bit of face powder and dust this slowly and also little by little all over the face. Now, of course, this also depends on your skin type. If you just want to use it for under the eyes so that it won't move around because you have a dry skin, that's totally fine. If you're oily, use it on those areas where you are going to be the oiliest during the day. Now, for example, I'm going to take a larger brush, dipping into the face powder and keeping the focus on the center of my forehead so that I won't get shiny during the day on my forehead, or also basically my T-zone, because I have a combination skin. Then this is also where I like to set my foundation. And also, of course, under the eyes, if I would now use a little bit of concealer as well. But you can also use a smaller brush if you just want to keep the focus under the eyes. And this way you have set the cream foundation and it won't move around during the day. And once you have also powdered your face, you now can move on to any other powder products such as a blush, bronzer, etc. Now, I do hope that you enjoyed this little tutorial on how you can apply the stick foundation with a brush. It's such an easy way if you have also prepared your skin well, and then blending is just like a dream. Now, I do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up as well as share it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye!